I just wanted to welcome you to the first of many and future reports back to the community from the Colorado Springs Police Department. We've had a lot of discussions here about our transparency and about, in the past, we haven't really told our community what we do and how we do it and why we do it. We're going to put together monthly reports back to the community in video so that you can view them at your leisure. We really want you to know your police department. We want you to know the people. We want you to know what we do. Again, how we do it and why we do it. It's important for you to understand why we're here. And we're here for service. We're here to service our community, serve everybody in the community equally. Obviously to enforce traffic laws, to investigate crimes, but also to know our community and for you to know us. Throughout 2020, we had several conversations with a lot of community members, and one of the issues that was brought up was the lack of transparency that the Colorado Springs Police Department had with our community. We didn't share enough information that the community was interested in. So early this year in January, we developed a data hub on our website where we put a lot of the crime data and a lot of the data from the Colorado Springs Police Department that's available to you, the community. It's there for you. We're continuing to add to it throughout the year. We also heard that you wanted to see more of our policies online. You can get those through our website now. This year we have taken on the task of looking at all of our policies and making changes to them that we deem necessary. A lot of our policies were outdated. A lot of our policies needed changes because there were things in there that we no longer do, or there were things that weren't in there that we do, based on changes in law, based on just changes in the direction that we're taking as an organization. So a lot of the information's on our website. It's available to you. If there are other things that you want to hear about, let us know. But it will continue to be available, and we're going to continue to add to the information as we go throughout 2021. And I want to make it very clear, I don't think we are alone in this battle, and it's staffing. Our staffing right now, we're approximately 80 people below our authorized strength of 786. That's 80 sworn. We're also down in our civilian ranks, which are very important to us because support staff is just as important as our sworn staff. We are seeing right now approximately 8.5 sworn employees leaving a month. But the majority of those, and you need to know this, majority are retirements. People that are at the end of their careers, they may be leaving a little earlier than they expected to, but it's not because we're forcing them out. It's not because of all the things that you hear that are impacting law enforcement across the country. It's for the simple fact that they're retiring and they're leaving. The next group of people, largest group of people leaving, are those that have resigned to go on to do something else because they've determined law enforcement is not what they want to do. I think there has been a significant impact on people wanting to remain in law enforcement in 2020 based on the social feelings about law enforcement, based on all of the incidents that occurred across the country and in Colorado Springs last year, the protests, the requests for defunding police departments. I think those have had an impact on a lot of people across the country. Again, we're not alone in this battle. I can tell you we're dedicated, though, to getting our ranks back up. We're really hoping by the end of 2022 that we'll be at our authorized strength of 803, because it will go up in 2022. But understand that 803, 72 of those will be in the academy class. So they're not actual officers on the street answering calls for service. With this challenge, with this staffing challenge, we're having issues responding to calls for service as quickly as we would like. We've had concerns over the last year or two about our response times. We are maintaining our response times from the last couple of years, but we're not improving, which is really a goal of ours. especially the priority 1 calls. We may not get there as quickly as we would like. I know we're not getting there as quickly as you, the public, want us to get there. Just understand we're trying the best that we can with the resources that we have. We're trying to leverage technology to help us give you options, the public options. You can go online to report a crime if you don't have any suspect information. We have a system called direct line reporting that if you call up and there's no suspect information, they may send you to an officer on the phone to take that report. Traffic accidents. We have traffic cars during the day hours who respond to traffic accidents, but they don't get to all of them. Some of our response times for traffic accidents are significantly slower than they were a few years ago. We understand that. But again, if there's no injuries on a traffic accident, it's not one of our highest priority calls. I would ask you to just have patience with our employees. It's not their fault that they're getting there late. It's not their fault that their response times are slower than you expect. We're working through it. We're looking at new technology. We're taking some of the calls that we responded to a year ago, and we may not respond to those now because we're really not needed at those calls. It could be medical calls. It could be other calls where a police response isn't necessary. So we're looking at everything that we can do to improve our response times, improve our answer times in the comm center so that we can better serve you, our community. The Colorado Springs Police Department has some challenging years ahead of us. We really do. We have challenging years because of staffing, because of the growth of the city. Obviously, it's getting larger, and our staffing isn't where it needs to be. But what I do want to tell you is guarantee you we will continue to do our jobs. We will continue to investigate crimes. We will continue to impact traffic safety, and we will continue to do what we've done for years and years before now. We continue to serve our community like we have in the past. We're not slowing down. It may take us a little while longer to get to you, but we'll get to you. Just have some patience with us. I think if you're interested in law enforcement, the Colorado Springs Police Department, I think, really stands out above a lot of other departments across the country. It's because of our people. We really have truly dedicated people here that are interested in serving their community. They're interested in the people in their community. They're not just interested in the job. They're not just interested in the paycheck. I'm not demeaning any other departments across the country, but I have met people from other departments, and I do believe our people make us special. Our people make us better departments than those across the country.